Hey guys, Jareth Smith here, and today I'm going to be giving you some pain relieving stretches to help with your fibromyalgia. So if you guys haven't seen my last video on fibromyalgia and how it can be treated by a raw vegan or vegetarian diet, make sure to check that out. In the video I cover 3 studies that show that vegetarian or vegan diet can help with pain and stiffness. For those of you who do not know what fibromyalgia is, it's a rheumatic condition where you have a hypersensitivity to pain due to a chemical imbalance in the brain. With this you also get tightness and trigger points in the muscles, which I'm going to help with today with the stretches. There are loads of other side effects to this condition as well, which I go over in more detail in the other video, so make sure to go check that out. But for now I'm going to give you some gentle exercises for the whole body to try and treat this stiffness and these trigger points that you get in the muscles. For these stretches you want to be very gentle, you want to do them dynamically as well. So what I mean by this is you want to do a pressure on, pressure off kind of motion. So you'll do pressure on with the stretch for about 2 to 3 seconds, then pressure off, and then go into it again and pressure on. What this will do is increase the blood flow and get the muscle moving rather than just holding it statically. What this will evidently do is reduce the trigger points in that muscle. So for these stretches, most of them are going to be sitting down, but some of them you will have to get onto the floor or lie on a bed to do. So let's get on with the stretches. Before I get onto these stretches, it might be good to note that there is no magic cure for fibromyalgia, and that if you do these stretches daily you may see results after about 3 to 4 weeks. You're not going to see results straight away, so keep with it and hopefully it will give you some pain relief. So this first stretch is for the neck muscles, where you get a lot of trigger points due to fibromyalgia. Make sure you do about 10 repetitions on each side, keeping your shoulders down, otherwise you won't get a good stretch. And do that pressure on, pressure off that I mentioned before. So the second exercise is for shoulder rolls. Here you're going to really be warming up the shoulders, getting that good stretch. Really squeeze it at the back. Make sure you put in shoulders as far back as they'll go. 10 repetitions again. The next stretch is a chest opener. This is really good for posture as well as the trigger points. Don't go too crazy, just gentle exercise, 10 repetitions, pressure on, pressure off. The next stretch is just for the posterior shoulder muscles, just to make sure any trigger points left in the back there are just stretched out. See how I'm moving quite a lot just to get the blood flow going. Here we have a forearm and wrist stretch. This one's quite easy to go over the top with, so make sure you're careful with this. Try not to pull too hard, you don't need to pull as hard as you might think. Just do that pressure on, pressure off, 10 repetitions. The next stretch is for the hamstrings. Just lifting the leg up and down. Try and keep your back nice and straight if you can. If you're really flexible, then you can keep your leg up and then lean forwards and backwards. Doing that pressure on, pressure off. Make sure your back is nice and straight the whole time. The next exercise is for the ankles. Make sure we've got nice mobility at the ankles. Just pull your toes up towards you and then point again. 10 repetitions. Now we have to get out of the chair and onto the floor or onto a bed. This one's really good for the spine to mobilize it. Doing your legs side to side. Don't go crazy, as I said before. 10 repetitions, gentle stretching. Again, this one's for the hamstrings and glutes. Just putting our legs up. One leg at a time. Doing that pressure on, pressure off. So the last exercise is for the lower back. Try and go as far back onto your heels as you can, Because of the hard floor, I was finding it quite painful on my knees, so you might want to put down a towel or something if you're doing it on a hard floor. And it really stretches out the lower back. Thank you for watching. Make sure to check out the other video I did on fibromyalgia. Check out my channel for more videos. Subscribe if you haven't. Leave a comment if you like the content. And I'll see you all in the next one.